you afraid of your competitors copying what you do? Are you afraid of people copying your ideas? I ask the question because often when I talk about marketing and visibility with entrepreneurs, this topic comes a lot. But Sarah, I don't want to share it on LinkedIn or social media because, other people, my competitors are going to copy me. Which always makes me think of a story. A few years ago, I was at a conference and I assisted to the workshop of somebody that I knew. And I knew this person because a few months prior, we had done a workshop together. So I went to there, I figured, I'll go and encourage that person because I know them. And it's always nice to see familiar faces when you're doing a talk. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my gosh, that person is actually presenting my slides. Not just like something similar, my slides. No, not my logo, not mentioning that it comes from me, just took really my slides and presenting. And on top of that, I was actually sitting next to a reporter who was writing an article featuring this person and the content that that person was presenting. And I tell you, the conversation inside of me was out of this world. I really just wanted to get up on my chair and say, by the way, that is my content. But then I actually took a step back within. And I asked myself a really important question. My invitation this week is, if you're afraid of being copied, to ask yourself this question. So the question I asked myself was, Sarah, what's really important? What do you want to really achieve in life? And my life mission is to help people. It's to help people build a business so they can help people in return. That is what I want to do. And then I asked myself, is she doing that? And the answer was yes. She was delivering outstanding content, because obviously I was the one who did all the research that went around there. She was helping people. So from that space, and I'm like, does that fit the mission that I have? And I was like, yeah, it does. And it allowed me to let it go. Did that person deliver the content the way that I deliver, and with the solidity and the power that I can deliver it? Of course not. Because I'm the one who created the content, did the research, put it all together. So when I delivered with such a unique place, because it's really in my gut. That's where I position it. That's where I deliver it from. It's not an intellectual thing that I do. And that's what makes people want to take action and be motivated to to turn ideas into action. So a copy will never be as good as the original. So even if somebody takes your idea, it will never be as good as yours. First. Second, I can tell you from doing many conferences, many workshops, we actually overestimate people. We overestimate that people will actually take action. If you've ever done if you've ever assisted to one of my conferences or did like one of my workshops or webinar, you know that I give everything. I give the tools, I give the strategy. I'm not like one of those, this is what you could be doing. No, I tell you exactly, because that is who I am. So we overestimate what actually humans will take action on. So all this to say is that if you carry a mission and you're limiting that by fear of being copied, you are not embodying your mission. And at the end, who's winning? Nobody is. So if I go back to that conference, the people who were in the audience, they actually got some tools and some strategies, and they got something out of it. And it helped some of them take action. So not only that, is when in the Q&A, I actually helped the person in front answer some of the questions that people had. Because once I got out of my ego, once I got out of my head, and I really focus on what's the message, then you let go of the rest. And life will do just what life has to do. We just need to trust. So If you have a message, share it. Be bold. Share it loud. People need your expertise. People need your guidance. People need what you have to offer. But if you keep on playing small, they won't get it. So be bold, jump, and spread your message. That's how we embody our mission, and that's how we get to help more people. And from there, that's where we see that so much more is possible. Thank you for being here week after week, and I will see you next Tuesday.